Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing 4 cryptos which are XRP, Ripple, Cardano, ShibaInu and Avalanche. We will see where they might move over the next weeks. Please subscribe to our channel to receive our real-time trading signals on cryptos or stocks, commodities and forex. Then you can join us at patreon.com/financial trading academy. On July 23rd, I will be hosting an event named Cycles and Volumes to Predict Markets. So if you want to join, you can have a look at the description field where you will find the link. Let's start with XRP Ripple. Over the last few weeks, I've been clearly predicting a very strong movement over the following months, July or September, partially October. Okay, so what we've seen is a spike to $1, which actually was my predicted. So if you had the chance to watch my previous videos, you can see that actually I've been calling for this spike at $1. Over the 24 and 25, XRP is doomed to move till to US dollar. So what is going to happen over the short term? And then we will analyze the medium and long term, okay? Over the short term, I see a retrace for XRP till 0.50, 0.60 US dollar. And the reason is given by the fact that analyzing the two envelopes here, we see too big distance between the upper and the lower band. Okay, so in order to see a fantastic vertical movement, we need to see something like here. Okay, so first of all, we need to see the two envelopes tightening out with the upper band actually moving down and with the lower band moving up. So I believe that XRP will be keeping moving horizontally over the next weeks with some spike, okay? Now, that's the short-term analysis. Moving our attention to predict the long term, we can have a look at the two cycles that I've been detecting. As you can see here, they are all pretty much symmetrical, which is obviously unusual. So we see here the upper phase of the Gauss curve and here the descending one. Now, what is interesting is that we see the red curve having crossed above the azure one, and here the white curve actually almost crossing the orange one with the slope of the white curve positive, which means the derivative is positive. Okay, so for XRP, I'm extremely optimistic over the next months. While in the short term, I believe that XRP will be keeping moving horizontally slightly positive, yet XRP seems to be actually doomed to move downward till the aforementioned area at 0.60 US dollar over the next weeks. Let's move on and let's analyze Cardano. Okay, Cardano has a very similar chart when compared with XRP, yet in terms of relative strength, Cardano seems to be having a relative strength lower than XRP. In other words, among the two cryptos, definitely XRP looks much more promising than Cardano. Right now, Cardano is moving horizontally. My idea is that we'll keep moving horizontally with some spike. Now, if we analyze the Gauss curve, we see that actually we are bottoming out, so we can predict a new movement up. So we can predict the beginning of this phase where we see, okay, the ascending phase of the Gauss curve. Yet, I believe that with the exception of some spike till 0.90, which is actually a target over next months, Cardano will be keeping moving horizontally. Okay, in other words, what I'm stating is that Cardano right now doesn't seem to be ready to break above the upper band. Okay, so $1 is definitely the target price for Cardano in 2023, or at least over the next months. ShibaInu actually has a chart which is better than Cardano, and the reason is given by the volumes. Okay, here we see an increase in terms of volumes. It happened in August 2022 when I was sending an alert. These volumes actually are originated by the strong hands. I've been clearly stating several times that the strong hands, so the institutionals, were buying massively while they were spreading negative news in the market. And the reason was actually is that their idea was to move the small retailers, so the small traders, out of the market while they were buying massively. Okay, actually it's a very quite easy game that actually they've put in place. So they want to own the market, the crypto market. So we, as a retailer, we should be aware of that. Okay, so that's the game. Every time you will see some negative news, you should know that given the volume analysis, while the market has been spread with negative news, the institutions, the big hands, the strong hands are buying massively. Okay, obviously not all the cryptos, but some of them, yes, and that is a process which started in August 2022. So be aware of that. Okay, it's a trick that they are playing. They want you to uh, get stop. They want you to get a loss, and the reason is because they are buying massively. So for Shiba Inu, let's come back to this chart. Right now we see 50839, that's the quotation for Shiba Inu. What is happening is that actually this area is holding, and I've been clearly stating several times that if this area will be holding, then Shiba Inu is doomed to spike, and it could happen at any time soon right now. Okay, so Shiba Inu starts to be looking quite interesting. And the reason is because this area, this horizontal support, has been holding. So very first target here at 402. Okay, right now I saw that we are at 508. So very first target 402, from where we will see a very strong retrace. Okay, Shiba Inu will be extremely interesting above this area. Okay, above 402, which is the very first target. Shiba Inu is definitely a buy, becomes a buy limit. Okay, that's at least my way of trading. We are not suggesting to do so. Okay, so disclaimer: we trade on our own. We do not take responsibilities for your trading. Let's see Avalanche. Avalanche looks interesting as well, yet is capped by the $20 horizontal resistance, which will be a very strong one. Okay, and now if we analyze the volumes, we've seen a huge increase in terms of volumes at the end of 2021 and then 2022, when actually they started distributing, and you can see here Avalanche went from 2.8 till 146 in actually 1 year. So Avalanche has been an extraordinary investment for those ones who were actually who had been buying Avalanche. It might happen something similar here, yet I'm not satisfied by the volume analysis, because if we compare these volumes with those ones, we see that we are still missing the incoming of strong volumes. Okay, so we will need to monitor Avalanche. So for now, yes, Avalanche might move, or most probably with 80-90%. Avalanche will be moving with some spike till $20. Right now it is worth 14.92, but from there I see a retracement. So in order to break above this Vitter horizontal resistance at $20, we need to see something like here. Okay, so we need to see the incoming of very strong volumes. Okay, guys, a reminder: if you want to join our event on July 23rd, in 8 days, the event is about cycles and volumes to predict markets. You can have a look at the description field. Thank you, guys.